afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk all things cool and retro. And today we're going to go over my MegaCon haul. A very good toy hunting time, a very good con overall. They really kind of nailed in their ability to deal with the larger crowds that they've had over the last, I don't know, probably 6 years or so, where MegaCon's really kind of jumped into a much bigger crowd size and things like that. So I think they did pretty good. There wasn't a ton of vintage toy collectors, but toy booths, but the ones that were there were really, really good. Had some fair deals, had some crazy rare stuff, which you can look back and see in the MegaCon video. But we're going to talk about what I picked up, so let's go ahead and get into that. Starting off with my first purchase, which was an autograph here from Dr. Cullen from Twilight. I know probably most of you are going, okay, you got a Twilight autograph, but it has a special place for me from the military, which he was very cool about, and thanked me for my service, which I told him, I appreciate your character and your representation of that character being cool and helping us guys in the military. It was a weird time, but that's a story for another day. But very cool there. Got to meet him. Was a very cool guy, and a really clean autograph for sure. And then I also picked up, this is the Pudgy Pig from Power Rangers movie. He's got his like yo yo yo, what we doing here action going on. One that I was somehow missing. Picked this up for $7, so it was a very good deal. For sure. Now, everything else that we're going to go over came from one single booth, and that is from the Retro Rat. So there's their information right there. So we're going to get into everything that we got from the Retro Rat. Alright, let's get into it. We'll start off first with the wrestlers. Before we get there, I did pick up one little kind of random thing. I believe it's Ultraman that this is. I'm not 100% sure. Just a figure that I had as a kid. Never knew even then what it was. I always just played with them with my Power Rangers, either as a bad guy or a cool new friend for the Rangers. But very basic articulation. I think we have 2 points of articulation just on the arms. But it was like $6 or something at the Retro Rat, so had to pull that trigger and get him. Very cool, and will go nicely on my 90s shelf for sure. Now let's go ahead and get into the Wrestlers. I did pick up a giant here for the low price of $15. Looks like he's fresh off the card, didn't even have a butt rub, so basically perfect mint. I don't think basically, I think this is mint. This is perfect. This is right off the package. So very nice giant figure there. Happy to have that for sure. And we have 3 more wrestlers here. We got the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. I believe this may be from the 4-pack 4 Horsemen set. Does come with the robe. The robe is nice. Still has Nature Boy. Still has Velcro and all that good stuff. Very nice addition to the, Marvel ones. Yeah, so that's when they were doing the Marvel, which, very fun figure. I think this is technically something else, but made through them, one of them kind of weird roundabout things. And then I did pick up this one, which is kind of a harder boy to get, but the Perry Saturn looks like it's right off the card. Very, very nice. No play wear or anything like that I was able to see. No paint rub. He's got a little, some cloth pieces here left over from the little stuff rubbing off in the package just from age. But other than that, that's perfect. Does come with the collapsing, I'm guessing collapsing. Maybe it's not collapsing. Probably is. But little accessory there. So very nice there. And then the final but very cool wrestling figure that I got from them was the Mean by God Gene WCW figure there. Amazing. I think this was in a 3-pack. I think it was packed once or twice, so I'm not sure if this is the 3-pack one. But very nice to have, and very excited to add this one to the collection as well. All right, what else we got? I guess we can go ahead and get into this big boy before we get into the final set there. I'm gonna have to, oh, look at this big boy right here. The Power Rangers TV projection bedside light. Super cool. It's probably going to stay in the packaging because, I mean, the packaging is just so cool and retro. I did go ahead and debo a retro rat sticker, so we'll be putting that on the old fridge. Just some super fun. Not that a whole lot going on the back. But if I did decide to move on, front of the packaging, I mean, it's cool. It's a giant TV with the Power Rangers getting ready to morph. So for 25 bucks in package, I thought that was a very, very fair deal. And speaking of a fair deal, they went ahead, which, yes, it was only $3, but they threw this in for free. You know, as I was walking out, they're like, oh, hey, here, take one of these. So very cool. And from a pack that I didn't have this version of the card in a pack, so worked out very nicely, so very pumped to have that. We'll go ahead and finish off with my Lord of the Rings that I picked up, so plenty of those, stay tuned. Alright, let's get into these Lord of the Rings figures. I'm very happy to get into these guys, super pumped actually. The prices on these were amazing, basically anywhere from $5, I think the most I paid was maybe 10 to 15 for one of these, but I think it may not have even been that much. So starting off here, we got an Elven Warrior, I believe, and maybe off on who or what these are. Most of these don't come with accessories, which really, I mean, for the price that we're getting them at, not too much to be angry about. As always with Lord of the Rings figures, awesome detail, and you know, they're baggy, so it's not a perfect head there. You know, there's a little bit of scuff there on the nose, but come on, you know, for $5, can't go wrong there. Alright, moving on. Let's keep this Lord of the Rings train going on here with one of the, what do they call these guys? Kind of like the Outlanders, the hired guns or whatever. Riding the elephants, and all those guys, but very nice. You know, no issues there. Picked him up, super excited about that. And then we get into the big bad booty daddy himself, Mr. I think this is the guy that ran into the wishing well, we'll call it, from Two Towers and blows up the wall. So again, very nice there. Nice face there. Only an orc mother could love, right? Only an orc mother. And then we have this fella right here. Looks like he's one of the dwellers of Isengard that's like helping get the Uruk-hai out of their little thing. Could be wrong. Maybe it's one of the other guys and that's whipping the guys to get to the gates of the Black Gates or something like that. But he does come with an accessory, so very nice there. And just an evil, gross looking dude right there for sure. And then we've got the final two are some Riders of Rohan, or not Rohan, but Gondor. Little Gondor knight here, looking very good as always. Does have his helmet. I'm not sure if this comes off or not. Yep, so it comes off. Oh, you know what? That's Faramir. Yeah, very nice. We got Faramir, and since we got Faramir, I was about to say this guy's pretty knighted up. I'm pretty sure that's Faramir. Since we have Faramir, what's Faramir without his big brother Boromir? The one loved the most. And, you know, you don't have a whole lot of accessories with here, but at least with this one, you do get the horn there that is yet to be split in half, so very nice. Face is pretty good on here. It has one tiny, real little thing here on the side, so, which is probably just from bouncing around in a bag or a box or something like that. But all in all, super great. Man, very happy with this purchase. Very happy with this MegaCon trip. So much good stuff, no doubt about it. But what are you guys' thoughts? I think all in, I was sitting at about 100 and probably 150, maybe 160 for everything. So I think I did pretty good there, especially for con prices. Very fair For sure. But what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments down below. And while you're there, hit us with a like, hit us with that comment, and of course, subscribe to the channel as we post new content every single day. For myself and for Uncle BJ, it's time to get on out of here. It's time to throw one back. And that's just what we're going to do. So for myself and Uncle BJ wants some more. We're just rambling now. We're just having too much fun. We're going to go ahead and throw one back. We'll see you all next time.